Hey everybody, it's Eric from the MMG. Welcome to our channel. Today we're looking at installing the PowerColor Fighter. This is an AMD Radeon RX 6600. If you're not already a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button now. Help us keep growing the community. This is a PCI Express 4.0 with 8 gigs of RAM. It's a smaller card. This is going to actually go into this PC here that my daughter is going to game on. She plays Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, some stuff like that. So this card is perfect for that situation. If you're a big time gamer, you might want to look at getting something a little bit bigger. So let's get to this and start getting this install in. We're going to take it out of the silver pouch here, or the static pouch, I guess is what you want to call it. And let me do that real quick. So there's what she looks like, and it has one power right here that we have to worry about. Always look at that before you get installed. Make sure you have the right rails installed, because see right here is my power. So here is the rail that I'm going to use to plug into this. I have all 3 of mine plugged in here. I'm going to get the new video card when it comes out next year, and I didn't know how many rails it was going to need. And they're very easy to take out. They're modular, so I can take one out if I ended up only needing 2. For the new card when it's come. When you go to install, you're going to install in your PCI Express slot right here, and it's always going to be kind of by itself. All the motherboards now leave room. Up above that is my NVMe RAM, memory. Underneath that is my hard drive, basically, my internal one. So installing this, you want to make sure it's fans will be facing down. I don't think I've ever seen a card with fans up, but that may be a thing. But fans facing down, and make sure that this is open and ready to receive. You don't have any kind of protection from the motherboard that may protect the slot. And the next thing you want to do is you actually want to open the slot here, right? Because you're going to have to stick it in there. So we're going to twist that and get number 2 out. Let's do that real quick. By the way, I really like this LAN cool mesh C case. It is very, very easy to work with. It has lots of cool slots. I'm old school, I'm old, so I built with, cases that you'd run into all kinds of problems just building with it. And so it's nice and refreshing to have a machine that has a lot of slots. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this one takes 2 slots. So you want to take out 2. That way you got plenty of room. So we got these. Oops, that one's out. There we go. Now they're both out. And save those, because you never know. You may switch out. You may do something else, what you're going to do graphics-wise. Now, key to this is to make sure that you line up the chips. My head's probably in your way, you can't see. That you line up the chips right here on the board with the slot, so you're not like trying to press it in and missing like the slot or something, and then line it up, and then it'll kind of snap and slide right into place. Let's see if I can get it to do it without looking like I'm lying to you here. Push down, that's when you know you got it in. Don't force it down, you can damage the board, just realign it. You're probably just off just a little bit. And once that's done, now take your screws that you just removed right here and put them back in to secure that thing in place. You're going to be plugging in big cables usually for, well, I'm thinking of DVI cables because I'm old school, right? The newer HDMI and those other smaller cables aren't such a big deal. But before, those big cables, you plug them in and unplug them and stuff when you move your computer. That could really move your card around, so you want to make sure you secure it in place so it doesn't get moved around. If it comes half out or, is loose, it could fry the card and your motherboard and everything. You don't want to do that. So, all right, so now she's in there nice and secure. And again, like I mentioned earlier, you want to hook your power up. So if you can, when you do this, if you don't have a power supply that's modular, try to get them to be on their own rails, all 3 slots. We're only using 1 for this one, so it doesn't really matter, but oops, better turn it around the right way, huh? And then it'll just snap right in place too. Just make sure it's nice and secure and snug on there. And now we're good. Let's turn it on, make sure we're still good. Always turn the power off when you're doing anything inside of a computer. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. Make sure you do that for sure. And unplug it just to be safe if you don't have a switch. Mine has a switch. I had flipped my switch, so we're gonna flip it back on. And what we're looking for is to make sure we don't hear any beeping, and that the fans are running, which they are. I can see it visibly down here. The fans are working. And yeah, I think we're good. I didn't hear any beeps. So I think we're good. So we're going to consider that a successful install. Once we get it hooked up to a monitor, we'll be able to see for sure if it's pushing out graphics. And if it's not pushing out any graphics, take it out and reseat it again. Try that again. Make sure your power cable is connected. That'd be the first step. And if it's still not working, then you may have just got a bad card. So you may have to start the RMA process with the manufacturer of that particular card. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have yourself a great day.